Hello everyone, welcome back. It's World Coin Hunt Day. If you're new to the channel, I do World Coin Hunts, 50p hunts, and the occasional either £5 coin or silver bullion review every other day. So feel free to have a quick look at the playlists. If you like what you see, click the subscribe, maybe leave a comment once you've got to the end of it, and maybe give me a like, a thumbs up as well. That'd be brilliant. Right, so today, just to give everyone a quick recap, last one I threw in a bag of extras that I managed to get online. We pulled some real beauties out of there, and I can still see some of them at the moment. So we'll give this a quick mix. I'll move it out of the way, and we'll get started. Right, that'll do for that. Let's get that off to the side. Zoom in. That will do the trick. Don't want too much, actually. That probably... Excellent. Got to see what we're looking at, haven't we? Right, so usual thing. I do a quick dig, pull something out, have a quick look at it, give everybody a quick heads up as to what it is. And if I know a little bit about it, I might waffle on for an extra 30 seconds if you're really unlucky. So here we go, 50 centimes, 1941, little aluminium chappy, obviously French. So that'd be a wartime coin. I do like my wartime stuff. If you've been here before, wartime, first and second, and anything really old or particularly shiny, they usually catch my eye. If I come across a coin that I think is extra interesting, then what I'll do is do some extra digging around during the editing process and give you guys a little bit of extra info. Right, so that looks Greek to me. That's 5 drachma. Yep, that's our Greek friend. We've seen him before. So that is 1984. Okay, 5 drachma, 1984. These were standard currency, so there's nothing special about those. Most likely high mintage as well. So we won't go too deep into that one. Here's one that I do like. It's Japanese coins. I've done a little bit on these in the past. I've been given some of the extra info from Jamie, one of my subscribers. Thanks, mate. He lives out that neck of the woods. So this one, that is, I want to say the Heisei period, which is 1989 onwards. And that's a X, or that crosses a 10. That character there is a 4. So that's 10 and 4 is 14. That just denotes the word year. So that's year 14 of Heisei. Now, that particular emperor, I believe it was an emperor, came to the throne in 89, so 14 years or so on top. You're looking at about 2003. That, I didn't say, should do. Dear, dear, dear. That's a 1 yen. 1? See, I got somebody else's teeth in today. It's a 5. It's a 5 yen from the year 14, roughly 2003. From Japan. I'll get my teeth in straight and know what I'm doing in a minute. Right. Sorry, I've got things going on around me. It's a bit off-putting at the moment. Right. Here we go. 1980. That is Danish, Norwegian, Danish. 25 ore. Yeah, well, I think we've seen these a few times over the last year or so. Fairly common, again, standard issue for the country, for their currency at the time. 25 ore, Denmark, 1980. Oh, that's shiny. Republic, Österreich, so that's Austria. Don't remember seeing one like this before. 10 shillings, definitely not. We usually get the 1 or the 5. that 1990 as well. Excellent. I think this is the first time we've pulled this particular coin, so this could have been from the recent batch. Oh, 10 shillings. Again, it doesn't look like it's a commemorative, so it's most likely going to be a standard issue coin for the year for the country. So there you go, Austria, 10 shillings, 1990. Oh, it's our friend George. 1978. That's going to be an American Coulter. Yeah, nothing special about this one. It's 64 and earlier, I believe, that you need to get the silver content. This one being 1978 is just your normal mix. If you look at the edge, you can see the copper and the nickel is actually a divide. That's the easiest way. If you ever get a pack of Coulters, stand them on the edge, you'll see a silver one straight away. It will jump out at you. There you go. That one is a D mint mark by the looks of it. So that's Denver, 1978. One Coulter from the States. Oh, hello. What's that? Oh, that's right. Just found something I don't want in there. It's a token. I might look at that one in a minute as an extra. And this one, oh, France again. I poured a load of these out. This must have slipped in with the new bag. 20 centimes, 1976. Very, very common coin. See these all the time. Try to avoid them like the plague, but they do keep coming back like a nasty rash. Dear, dear, dear. Never mind. It's always good to have one or two familiar faces. So, 20 centimes, 1976 from France. Ooh, this looks Arabic. Yep, that way round. 1993, 1414. So that's the Arabic year. 1993 is the Western year. That looks like, is it Algeria or Tunisia? I can never remember. I always do this. That's 50 millims. I know that. But yeah, that is, I want to say, Algeria. 50 millims, 1993. We see these quite often. If it's not the 50, it's the 100 and occasionally the 200. Another familiar face. This is Italy, 1964, 50 lira. Very common. Yeah, the usual design on the one side. And some naked guy banging on what looks like an anvil. Very, very common, these. A bit like the centimes. So it's basically you've got your centimes, you've got your 50 and 100 lira that keep popping up, as well as the one peseta from Spain. They do like to pop up every so often as well. So there you go, Italy, 50 lira, 1964. Let's give it a mix. Oh, that's a biggie. What have we got there? Trying to get it. That's better. Focus for me. Right. That is that. Yeah, that is the right way up. Because that's a 1 and that dot is a 0. So that's 10 somethings. You've got 2 years showing there. The top one is Arabic. I can't quite work out. Come on. It's going to be a 3 by the looks of it. So what you've got there, the Arabic date at the top is a 1, a 3, a 6, and an 8. So 1368. And the bottom date, a bit more straightforward. So 1, a 9, the E is a 4, and a 9. So that's 1949. Question is, where does this one come from? Ooh, the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. 1949. There you go. There's the Western date again. 10 fils. We've only ever had a couple of coins from Jordan, and they've all been fairly old. So this is nice to get. There you go. Jordan, 10 fils, 1949. Russia. 2007. 1 ruble. Yeah, we get a few of these every so often. You get enough of these put together, you can potentially have a year run. I think I've got about 10 or a dozen, all from about 2000 onwards. This one's 2007. I've probably got this one because we have pulled a few. But it's always nice to get. It's different. Not likely to see many of these in the near future, or the new coins at least. 2007, Russia, 1 ruble. Let's have you down the side. Come on, get out. Gotcha. That way, that way. There we go. That's a Soviet era one. Got the star. There you go. Yugoslavia. So that is a Yugoslavian coin. So it's pre, 89? Yeah, 20 dinara. 1955. You see a few of these coming through. Most of them are in the 50s as well, actually. It's almost as though they flooded the market and then stopped. After all, you don't want the peasants having too much money, do you? There we go. Yugoslavia, 1955, 20 dinara. Oh, this is a chunky beast. What have we got there? Mastros del... No, if you know me, I don't try to pronounce too many foreign words. I screw them up royally. Is that? That's the Madrid mint mark. That's going to be Spanish then. Especially as it says Española. Turn you around the right way. Yeah, Spain, 1994. 200 pesetas. Never seen this one before, and I've had quite a few Spanish coins through my hands. This must be commemorative of some sort. If it is, I'll put some more info up on screen. But the size of that is definitely a chunky beast. Nice. Yeah, definitely a first for us. So there you go. Spain, 1994, 200 pesetas. Five kronor. Sweden, yeah, 1997. We get a few of these. Is that a 7 or a 1? That's a 1, isn't it? 1991. Yeah, we get a few of these from the 90s quite often. They're quite large coins for what they are. 5 kroner. I'm not too sure exactly what that equates to if it was in pounds and pence. But if it was the equivalent to 5p, that's a large coin. That's bigger than our old 5p before they made them smaller. Probably like 50p or something, I don't know. But 5 kroner, Sweden, 1991. Oh, stuck to me. Thank you. Oh, what is that? That way? Yeah, 1963. Crescent moon facing that way with the star. That's Pakistan, I'm sure of it. We've had a couple of Pakistani coins recently. Not quite this ornate, actually. 1963, I'm sure it's Pakistan. Yeah, I recognise this writing at the bottom. Don't know what it says exactly, but I think you'll find that is 50 paisa. Whereas India has paise, this is paisa. So Paisa, not ending in an E. Ah, that's another new one. Again, must be out of their recent bag. I've been mixing this tub up, so we shouldn't be getting too many new ones. So 50 paisa, 1963, I believe, from Pakistan. Just saw another wartime coin in there. I'll leave that in there for another day, I think. Tell you what, they're in that way. Hong Kong. Yeah, the floral style design. I'm not too sure what they call it, but I call it floral. It's like petals. 20 cents, 1997. From Hong Kong. That's right around the time the British handed Hong Kong back to China. So I'm not sure if that's a Chinese issue or a British issue. Probably a Chinese issue, actually. There you go. 20 cents, 1997, Hong Kong. Oh, instant giveaway. 1 penny. Old British penny. 1934. So on the obverse, you should get George V. Yep, there you go. George V. It's a lot to take in around the edge of this one. So you've got Digra, which is Digratia, by grace of God. That's Brit, which is Britain, Oman, and Rex. So basically that reads, by grace of God, King of all the Britons. And then you've got Fidef, Defender of the Faith, Indimp, and back in the days of when the King, and actually starting from Victoria, when she was Empress, that is Emperor of India. That ended in 1947. And they went independent. So there you go, 1 penny, 1934, from the UK. Excellent. Nice to get a look in every so often. Always pulling all the foreign coins, never some of our older own stuff. Oh, that's a shiny one. £2. So that's South Africa straight away. Yeah, there you go. 2008. Now with South African coins, you've got to be careful if you start collecting them, because you get some coins that are just in English, some that are in Afrikaans, some that are in Afrikaans and English, and in some cases, I think this is one of them, there's, I don't know how many dialects they've got down that neck of the woods, but they put different writing for the word South Africa in those dialects on some of the coins. So you could potentially have 4 or 5 of the same coin, but it's all dependent on what's written down one side as to whether it's an English-speaking one, an Afrikaans one, or a proper South African one, really. So there you go, £2, South Africa, 2008. There you go. Told you I like to waffle on every so often. Useless little facts often bubble up, and I've got to say something. Here we go. Spain, 1975. Yeah, Juan Carlos. Is that 75? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Must have been not long after he came to the throne. 25 pesetas. Now, with Spanish coins, up to pretty much 1975. There might have been another one just after. But this is the design year. The actual year of mintage, if you ever flip a coin over, Spanish coin that is obviously, and you've got at least one star, the one star or the star to the right is always the year of mintage. In this case, 79. So this is a 1975 design, minted and issued for 1979, 4 years later. Yeah, again, you could have 20 of these, all look identical, all with the same date. Look at the star. That's where the difference comes in. So 25 pesetas, 1979, from Spain. RF, Republic Francais, upsy downsy, 1919, 5 centimes. We've had these in the past. I don't think we've had 1919. We've certainly had, I think, 17 and 18 in some of the early 20s. This might be a nice little gap filler. Excellent. Always good for a year run, and it's in good condition. There you go. Quite an old coin now, 106 years old. 5 centimes, 1919, from France. So there's, yeah, that's our 20. Let's pull a few more. Oh, here we go. This is what I was saying right at the beginning, wasn't it? These are as common as they can be. 1963, 20 centimes, whereas that one was 76, was it? Yeah. So that one's 1963. Apart from that, it's identical, even though it's 13 years apart. Yeah, least said. Sweden, 1989, 5 kroner. Now, haven't we seen you before somewhere today? Just there. Like I say, you do get some of these that pop up on a regular basis. So we've now had 2 prime examples, the French and now the Swedish. So we won't go too much into that one. Tell you what, if I just move everything down a touch, that's better. At least you can see what's going on now. Right, grab another one. Oh, there you go. It presents itself the right way around for us. India. And then we flip it upright and around. Yeah. That is your normal 1 rupee, 2015. Indian coins over the years, they've gone through such a change. The fronts, the obverses generally stay the same. The back, it's gone from being very simplistic. In fact, one of the earlier rupees that we had from about 30 years before that, 40 years before that, was simply a hand with a 1. There's a 2 rupee, which surprisingly has 2 fingers out. And obviously, there are people out there in India still not able to read or write or count or anything like that, but they recognize a number of fingers. So 1 rupee, 2 rupees, it's easier to recognize. So this one there is a 1 rupee from 2015. Hopefully people have started to recognize their own coinage and be able to read. That'd be a big, big help. Outside Republica. Oh, Colombia. I've had a few of these in the past, but it's been a while, I think, for Colombia. We've had Peru recently and Argentina. 2009. Up the other way. 100 pesos. We've seen the hundreds before. I think they did this one in a 50 as well. I think we've had that a few times. Yeah, nothing special about these. Like most standard currency, occasionally you get surprises. You might pull a coin that it looks bog standard, but when you look a bit closer, it does turn out to be some sort of commemorative. A bit like that Spanish one. So what we've got there then, 2009 from Colombia, 100 pesos. Yeah, a bit like that Spanish one. I'm pretty sure that is a commemorative. So what are we on? That's 24. $1, 1968. It's the Queen. Bahama Islands. So that's the Bahamas. Slightly bigger than a 1p. 1968. A 1p as in new 1ps, not the old 1ps. Yeah, that's the same design, but the more modern coins, the more up-to-date ones, I think they've still got that, but it actually says Bahamas rather than Bahama Islands. But yeah, there we go. 1 cent, 1968 from the Bahamas. So there's 25. Let's pull out one more. And I got that other one I found just now as well. I'll have a quick look at that. Suomen, Finland, 1978. 1 marker. Yeah, we've had a couple of these recently. Different places I've looked, they've either had it spelt with 1K or 2Ks. Now, this is obviously their own coin, so it's going to be spelt correctly. So I'm going to run with 2Ks. But yeah, that's Finland, 1978. 1 marker. There's probably nothing special about this one. Again, I think it's standard currency on that. So that's nice to have. Right, the other one I pulled just now, I said was a token. Yeah, there we go, 20p token. So JPM, I think. We've had a couple of tokens recently. I don't think we've had any of these. So I'll do some digging. Nothing special. Most of these came out in the 70s. They were gaming tokens, slot machines, that sort of thing, vending machines. So for a 20p token, might even be the 80s, given that the 20p coin, normal 20p coin, came out in, what, 82, 83? So this could be a 1980s gaming token. You never know. Anyway, I'll find out what I can, and I'll throw something off to the side and add that one to my miscellaneous pot. Excellent stuff. Right, there we go. Let's get this out of the way. Get you centered a bit more. There you go. That'll do. So what have we got? Actually, did that have a hole in it? It was a hole. I thought it was a dirty spot on there. I was going to rub it off with my finger. Look. Huh. Someone's used it as a key ring or something, I bet. Oh well. It's a good job it's as common as they come, isn't it? Right, pick of the week. Oh, I don't know. There's a couple there I would pick, and there's a lot there I certainly will not be picking. Age-wise, I think the oldest one we've got is that French one from 1919, closely followed by the old UK penny from 1934. Pretty much everything else is 1940s onwards. That was 40s, for example. That was 40s. But I'm going to go with that one, the Spanish one, mainly because, one, I've never seen it before, and two, I've got a feeling this is, like I say, it's a commemorative, and given how chunky it is, from experience, I've found that sometimes limited coins, the chunkier they are, the more limited the numbers. So the fact this has got a bit of chunk about it, I'm going to say this is probably a fairly low mintage coin. So this is my pick of the week. Spain 1994 200 pesetas. Is that three? That three women? It is, isn't it? And there's also a man and a woman there with a brolly of some sort. It's probably oh, some sort of sun brolly. But yeah, there you go. So this is my pick of the week. If you've got a choice, let me know. I mean, some of these designs I really do like them. I mean, some of these Asian ones, whether they're Asian, Arabic, anywhere in that sort of area, some of their designs are usually quite impressive, quite decorative. Second place, I'm going to say the first one we pulled out. Now, I know it's 1941, so it's not overly old compared to the others, but it's a wartime one. So that is going to be my second place. If we didn't have that one, definitely that one. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that 30-minute amble down history's lane, as it were. We pulled a fair few out, and I may have to do another quick rummage through the tub at some point just to get rid of a few more of these doubles. But in the meantime, if you did enjoy the video, please consider a like, give it that thumbs up, maybe leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't, keep an eye out for future videos. Like I said at the beginning, I got quite a long playlist now of world coin hunts, 50p hunts, and also silver bullion reviews. And hopefully you'll come back again next time. And if you do, welcome back again. And until then, folks, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you then. Cheers all.